Hello everyone, I'm Catherine from Peace Etc. and I guide people who grew up in mentally and emotionally unstable homes to become safe and secure within themselves. So today's video is about physical symptoms I experienced at the end of my marriage when I was so deep in survival mode and survival patterns. I was acting, thinking in ways based in survival. So I was people pleasing, self sacrificing, being a perfectionist, and all that to such an extreme at the end of my marriage that I was experiencing these physical symptoms. And as I began my inner child healing, I learned that these were happening because I was living in survival mode. So, without further ado, I am going to be sharing these physical symptoms. So, I was very, very physically weak, and my immune system was functioning poorly. And I had very low physical energy. So usually I'm someone that doesn't get a cold. Like in a year, I might get one, but I went for years without getting a cold. But then at the end of my marriage, when I was in this like survival mode and survival pattern with my ex, I caught a cold, and it took me like 2 weeks to recover from a common cold. It was just like a little sore throat and what's it called? Like a runny nose. But that took weeks, 2 weeks to recover. And also physically, I had very, very little energy for myself. And this energy depleted so fast. Like, if I were to use this energy, it took me longer to, again, recharge to get to a level of energy that I can use to do anything. So at that time, I had very little physical energy to do anything for myself, to meet people, like to do the basic things in life in order to live. Like I remember dragging myself to go get groceries was a hassle. Like that would be my chore of the day because I had such little energy. And it was hard to manage work where I have to use energy and this very low physical energy. So I think I took time off. Yeah, I took a month off in order to just like recharge and get back to me, and so I can function again. I was very, very burnt out. And yeah, I was feeling very physically weak. Like I didn't really want to move around. I couldn't. And, usually I feel very healthy in my body. I love my body. It treats me well, and I treat it, the best I can. But I felt so weak. Like, yeah, I just was not able to function physically the way I normally do. And that's all because I was using all my energy in order to survive. So those are some symptoms that can happen when you're in survival mode to such an extreme extent. And once I got out of it, as I said, once I got out of that marriage and I also started connecting with myself and recovering, then I became healthier again. And I actually got physical energy back, although it did take a longer time to recharge. And my immune system function returned back to normal, to a healthy state. So These are some physical symptoms I experienced. And if you are experiencing something like these, it could be due to the fact that you're operating in survival mode rather than from unconditional love and acceptance of self and living freely. So, if any of this message resonates, or if you have any questions about survival mode, what you could be experiencing, whatnot, what I experienced, feel free to reach out in the comments down below. Please like the video, subscribe or follow, and share this with your loved ones and anyone that you think would benefit from hearing this message. Thank you so much for being here.